feeling today? So I look crazy because it's my chill day, but I just wanted to come on here with a quick message. I may read, I may not, but this is just, I had this happen to me at the park. But I just watch baddies, and I just thought to, you know, why not talk about it now while it's on my brain again? You know what I'm saying? But very short, I was at the park with Cody and two of his friends. I called them my niece and nephew. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now my niece, she's a little fighter. Like, she be fighting. Like, she don't play this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And okay, like, I understand because I was the same way. So I just talked to her and try to explain. So, you know, she be a little different. But it's this little boy that be at the park and he be gay. Like, I can tell that he could grow up and be gay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, I don't mind. I don't care about none of that because my nephew was the same way. That's how I kind of can tell or see the traits. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he be trying to fight the girls. Like, I don't care if you gay or not, or you want to act like a girl. You cannot fight little girls. Like, so that's the first problem that I had. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, my niece, she be on go. She be ready to fight him. Like, be like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? And what? I'm recording. And she be like, you know, what's up? She be ready to fight him and stuff. And you know what I'm saying? And I had to, and it's like the third occurrence that happened. Like, and the first couple times I told them, like, I'm gonna follow you home and go talk to your parents, because at the end of the day, y'all at the park cursing and doing all this, trying to rumble and all that extra stuff. Y'all is little ass kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so long story short, they going back and forth or whatever. So I'm basically telling my niece, I said, you're not fighting him. I'm sorry, but he's a boy. Like, you're not fighting a boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I explained to him, I said, you are who you are. Like, you're saying, and that's okay for you to be who you are. I said, but where the problem comes in is you trying to fight a girl because, you know what I'm saying, you feel like that's okay. I said, again, that's where it's not okay. I said, do you know that boys can go to jail for fighting little girls and stuff? Like, you can go to jail for that. Boys go to jail for hitting girls. And get off. You know my fucking. And no, he just, you know, y'all know how little kids be. He has little attitude, whatever. I didn't give a fuck. Like, I just was telling my niece ready to fuck him up though. Like, and I just kept telling her, like, no. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not fighting no little ass boy. Long story short, they keep going back and forth because they keep saying, oh, do you need that? Do you need that? You know what I'm saying? On my soul. You know what I'm saying? What they say, come get it. Da da da. They saying all this extra shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, mind you, these is little ass kids. These is like, what? My niece is like 10, 11. Like, you know what I'm saying? The other little kid, what he say? I think he said he was like 11. Another little girl said she was like 8. Like, one said she was 7. Like, and they at the park talking like baddies. And that's why I came on this video, because for some people, please stop having your children watch certain things. They should not be watching Cashmere and Ivory and all them with South Central baddies and Natalie Nunn and all that, because at the end of the day, it's them women aren't them anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? That type of show is an entertainment show for adult women, in which at the end of the day, I call it trash TV because, you know what I'm saying? Even my brother, he said, oh, we should go on baddies. What the fuck would baddies have to offer me? I'm not fighting on national television for what? You know what I'm saying? For a check? That's dumb. People are selling their souls for money. You know what I'm saying? No type of talent, no type of nothing. They sing their little 15 seconds on the stage and shit, but majority of that show is them whipping their ass and tearing each other down. That's not femininity. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm at the park. So long they keep going, these kids keep going back and forth. Gotta be for like an hour. And I'm just here, I'm got the baby. And you know, I'm out of my business because at the end of the day, I'm an adult. But you know, I'm observing and I'm listening and stuff. And they just keep saying, oh my soul, oh my, I ain't that, da da da, like all this extra shit. So I'm just like, in my head, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of laughing, but I'm trying not to, so they know I'm like, I'm serious. But in my head, I want to laugh, but then I'm like, I started getting annoyed because it just kept going. Like, they literally was arguing for like little kids. And I'm basically, mind you, my son is playing with his other little friend. They playing or whatever. I'm like, so then the last thing, then they try and get my niece to fight his sister because I told them, like, a boy's not fighting my niece. So then they try and get the little girl scared. She you know what I'm saying? She don't, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Girl is a little girl. She like 8. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, she kind of scared. So it's just like a bunch of back and forth with kids on fighting. And then the one little girl, she walked up and she like, they got beef and da da da. And I'm like, I said, y'all, and that's when I snapped, y'all. That's when I snapped. I said, y'all is little ass fucking kids. I said, y'all need to stop, like, parents need to stop letting y'all watch fucking South Central baddies and all that shit. I said, beef. Y'all don't know what beef is. I said, this is not beef. You know what I'm saying? I said, y'all need to watch y'all mouths. Because I've been letting this shit slide and shit, but y'all need to get the fuck on. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not fighting. Get the fuck on. Go home to whatever the fuck you want to be. You a girl, you a boy. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this is crazy. And these parents be thinking that this shit is okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll be damned if my son is at a park and literally for an hour, I'm sitting here like, y'all is kids. And y'all done wasted an hour fighting and arguing instead of playing at the park. Little ass kids. You know what I'm saying? Parents need to do better. Stop letting y'all kids watch certain shit. Cody is very mature for his age, but he's a child. Like, you know what I'm saying? When he go outside, he know how to act like a fucking child. Now, don't get me wrong. I do let him be his own person. Like, you know what I'm saying? He watch YouTube and shit. But my son not in here watching like baddies. When he see me watch my show on my phone, he be like, oh, what you watching? Your adult TV? Yes. Oh, can I watch it? No, it's not for you. They're cursing and fighting. What do you need to see a bunch of women fighting for? You know what I'm saying? This shit, and don't get me wrong, even with my child, I have to make sure I block and not have him watch certain things because he picks up shit from YouTube, them shorts and all the little play things, and he thinking that shit real. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not okay. These little girls and little boys out here acting feminine and shit, really out here, oh, I need that. Like what? That shit blew my mind at first. Like, when I was in it. Like, it doesn't make sense. Hi, everybody. My fault. You know what I'm saying? Teach your children to be better. Because I'll be damned if I had a daughter. I couldn't. I'm thank God. You know what I'm saying? Because I got boys. So I got to come outside fully cocked and fucking loaded. If I had a daughter, I would be fucking swinging y'all boy-head ass daughters from the fucking up and down the street and shit. No shade. Like, you know what I'm saying? No shade. So, yeah. I just want to hear and say that. Like, watch your fucking kids. Like, for real. And then, because then you will have some parents that are like me that don't fucking play about my kids. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, like, at the end of the day, I wasn't trying to do too much because it's like none of these parents be supervising their fucking children. Like, I'm at the park with a bunch of fucking babies and shit. With a bunch of kids that they think they grown because they at the park by themselves and shit. But whole time I have to act a certain way. And that's why the first couple times this shit happened, I'm like, I know you live around here, so I'm going to walk you home so I can go talk to your mother because I'm not talking to a child. Period. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then they want to, oh, I'm sorry, miss, da-da-da. But it's just like, at the end of the day, this is the third. So at the end of the day, it's a problem. And every time I see these children, they're at the park by themselves. Like, y'all need to monitor your fucking kids way better. Like, dead ass. Say on my side. Yeah. Yes. Like, for real. This is crazy. My kids don't go anywhere by themselves and that extra stuff like that ass. And Cody don't play that. Even it's a kid in his school that be someone trying to bully him. And Cody had to fuck him up one time to let him know, like, I be, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, watch yourself. And that kid, yeah. Get your fucking kids together. Because I tell my son, anybody touch you, you better smack the shit out of them. You better fuck them up. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because we don't do none of that bullying, none of that shit. And honestly, with my niece, if it was a girl, I'm not gonna lie, I would have let her for her. But a boy, you not, cause you are feminine. Fight my niece, you're crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that shit is not okay. We need to talk about how brothers be fucking fighting their sisters and shit. Control that shit. Then these brothers be fighting their sisters and think they can go out here and fight women and shit. Nah. You know what I'm saying? If I have a household and I fucking have a daughter, now I have 2 boys. If I end up having a daughter, my sons better know they better not be fucking, unless they like and it's gentle, but all they actually fighting with your brother and sister, that shit is dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna fall, you better sit down. Yeah. So at the end of the day, can we do better as parents? For real? For real. I always say that girl now in my head. But like, can we do better for real? Because it's just like, it doesn't make sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this becoming fighting and all that extra ghetto shit, especially in my black communities. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no way. Like, kids are watching them shows. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, we need to do better. And also teach our children to love and respect each other in different ways. Because like I said, I let my son know, you better smack the shit out of anybody that fucking disrespect, especially put their hands on you. You know what I'm saying? And my son is really a lover. He only get angry. He like me. Like, he a lover, but when he get angry, now you better fucking run, because he have to be fucking breaking shit and hitting shit and be trying to kill you. You know what I'm saying? And he had the same thing. This one little boy keep fucking with him, and no shade, he's a menace to the class. Like, you know what I'm saying? Already, kindergarten. You can just tell. But you know what it is? It's not the child, it's the parents. You know what I'm saying? Because even then, I talked to my son's teacher, and I'm like, from you observing the parents, do you think that it would matter if I had a conversation with them? And she said no. She can observe and see that it would be pointless. You know what I'm saying? And that speaks more about, and me and her connected on that level, because that speaks more volumes. Because at the end of the day, that means that you're negligent in a way. You're not acknowledging the simple fact that your child is being a fucking menace. They're being disrespectful, like that ass. You know? And the boy kept bullying Cody, kept saying, oh, you're not even smart, or this, that, and the third, but won't leave Cody alone. Like, always want to be his friend. Like, even to the point where the teacher's like telling him, like, you know, if what's going on? Like, and she separated him. The boy go towards Cody. She said it's not even Cody. He goes towards Cody. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she said one day he said he did something. I think he hit him or something. And Cody pushed him hard as fuck. Cody is strong as shit for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Cody's strong as shit for no reason. And she said she pushed the shit out of him, and yeah. Like, you know, Cody, you know, and I told Cody, I said, he was like, oh, well, I don't want to hit him or be mean because I don't want to get in trouble by my teacher. Because my son is 5 years old, 6 years old, and he be fighting with my nephew. My nephews are teenagers, so he can take a punch. You know what I'm saying? Now, they don't be punching all on him, but y'all know how that is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, he be chilling. And she was like, she was honestly surprised. I said, no, I tell my baby to smack the shit out of people if they respect him, or they put their hands, especially if they put their hands on him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Words don't matter, because at the end of the day, like, him saying, oh, you stupid, do you think you stupid? If you know that you're not, shouldn't give a fuck about what somebody else has to say. Some people like, oh, words do matter. No, they don't. You know what I'm saying? People can say a million fucking things about you, and it could be truth or lies, but it's about how it affects you and if you think it's true. Like, you know what I'm saying? Crawled in the hole and never came the fuck out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, no, words don't fucking matter. You should know who you are. You know what I'm saying? My son know he not stupid, but where he went wrong is putting his fucking hands on him. And yeah, my son pushed the shit out of him. Give him that Hulk strength on him. No, I'm not the fucking one. You know what I'm saying? I be nice. So at the end of the day, make sure y'all getting y'all kids. Make sure y'all watching y'all kids. Making sure y'all just paying attention to how they treat people, to how they are. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I noticed Cody was being mean, Cody had a little mean streak in pre-K. And he would have friends, and they would be like, hey, Cody. And he just would look at him and like, just, that was disgusting. I checked it immediately. That's disgusting. Why'd you do that to him? I don't want to talk right now. Okay, well, you don't have to be mean like that. That's not how you treat people. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't feel like talking right now, you can, bro, I'm not in a good mood. I'm going to talk to you later. Simple. Use your words. Use your communication. You know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. Like, it's so much hate in the world, and it's just not needed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if I have bad days, like, I sit and talk to my son, like, I'm not having a good day today. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Please forgive me. Da-da-da. Like, instead of just, oh, da-da-da, yelling at him. Like, you know, I don't know. Like, so crazy and fucked up out here. But my main thing is, make sure y'all just getting kids and controlling your kids, because I promise, I ain't with it. And for real. And my family, they began to make sure that if y'all are going to have your kids being in that type of energy and that type of mode, going outside causing confusion and chaos, because that's the one thing. Like, the little boy trying to fight my niece, but what if I called my other nephew around there? Like, what if I called my nephew and told my nephew, like, whip his ass? My nephew 13, and he would have. You know what I'm saying? Just because it was fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he would have. That he young and think he a YN. Like, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, now I didn't put, because your son here acting feminine, trying to fight little kids, little girls at the park and shit, then they just got beat up by somebody. Now your child going home with fucking a bloody eye or busted lip or a black eye. You know what I'm saying? We need to start thinking about that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then even then, the boy, I would not let the little boy fight my niece. But then they was trying to make, But then he was trying to make his sister fight my niece. And my niece is bigger than her. My niece would addict her. And I see my niece, I know she would addict the little girl. I could just tell. Like, she would addict her. And I wouldn't even let them fight because I know my niece was going to dick her. So it's like, but what if I was on some shit where I'm like, fight her. Dick her shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now the daughter coming home and fighting is just not no thing. You can hit somebody the wrong way and kill somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, at the end of the day, just make sure we're doing better. Make sure that you teaching your children how to act out in public. You know what I'm saying? Make sure if you're not going to be monitoring your children, they know how to respect themselves and others so they don't get hurt or get themselves hurt. Because, Jay, what if I was a reckless ass adult and somebody kid got disrespectful and they end up getting hit up or some shit? Like, real rap, what isn't so okay in the mind? Like, people don't think about shit like this. Like, and they don't care. Like, to me, honestly, especially, I live in North Philly. And it just does not make sense to me how many children I see at the park that are unfucking monitored. And they are children. I don't care. If a person is fucking at least under 13, 14, they're a child. They're a baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't get... I wasn't at the park by myself at fucking 8 years old. At like 10 years old. No, I was not doing that. What? Okay, 11, I was in 5th grade. So yeah, by the time I was like in 6th grade, 7th grade, I was like coming off the block. Like, and barely even 6th grade. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's more like 7th grade, 8th grade. I was like coming off the block. That's like 13, 14. You know what I'm saying? It's just like crazy. Like, people don't think, like, do y'all not know what be going on outside? Like, you know what I'm saying? It just be crazy. And some people, may sit and think, like, you know, they shit is okay, but you just never know. Like, I sit and walk around and I walk outside with my kid and I see crazy motherfuckers all the time. It's people that be crazy and they may not look crazy, but since I'm a spiritualist, I can tell that something's a bit off. You know what I'm saying? It just be too much. So, you know, can we please do better with that? he want to walk so bad. Yeah. So I was about to say, but I love y'all. I'm about to go off because, yeah. I don't really feel like reading right now. I'll probably come back on and read a little later once I put him to sleep. I can't read when he here. Yeah, he said, no you can't. So, I love y'all. I just wanted to share that because that just was an experience I went through. And I just was thinking in my head, like, these little kids out here really talking about, like, beef and shit. Like, do they not? And that's why I told them, I said, y'all know when it's real beef out in the streets, I said, people die. I said, y'all willing to die? I said, for what? I said, why are y'all even arguing? Like, this is crazy. I said, y'all are fucking babies. Y'all babies. I don't curse around children, but I'm just was like, y'all are babies. Like, and my voice changed a little bit. Like, I try to put on the Miss Right show. You know what I'm saying? But I just like, you know, y'all are babies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know what beef is. You don't understand any of that. So y'all out here talking and acting the way that you acting is disgusting. I said, and you wasted a whole hour at the park beefing and fighting. I mean, arguing and fighting when you could have been playing and enjoying life and having fun like a child that you are. You are children. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yes, boy. Oh, child. Yeah, you. Get on. Go ahead, boy. I'm about to have to go. My attention. I love y'all. Many blessings. If y'all like my energy, please like and subscribe. If you want to donate to my channel, my cash app and PayPal is in the description. I say.